going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Steven. This is Steven in Stereo, and in today's video, we're diving into two artists that I actually already love, which is Nate Smith and Avril Lavigne. I actually saw Nate Smith last year at Summerfest. He opened for Mitchell Tenpenny, and my wife was already a huge fan of Nate Smith at that time. The World on Fire was taking over the world, right? And that was one of the coolest performances I've ever seen. So I know Nate Smith isn't going to see this, but in the event that he did, dude, you put on a hell of a show back then, and look at you now. That's all I'm saying. And Avril Lavigne is a fucking legend. Let's just put it that way. So two legends, one song. This is You Can Die From a Broken Heart. This is the official music video. Before we get into today's video, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, check out my clothing company. It's not really merch. It's just a clothing company. It's called Stereo Love Letter. Check it out on Instagram. All right, all that out of the way. I'm excited to dive into this. Let's go. Nate's always got such a cool aesthetic. Oh, fuck. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I said cool aesthetic before I realized I don't think dude has pupils right now.
The flowers in my hallway died 2 weeks ago. And just like you, I didn't have the heart to see them go. I know it sounds pathetic, I guess it kinda is.
Love that low range in his voice right there.
Emotions burn in different lights, and that's just what it is. Oh, bless those friends giving
there it
me
is.
sorries and sympathies. No, they're just trying to help.
Oh, that voice right there.
Sorries and sympathies. No, they're just trying to help. I see you in this house, the city streets, Polaroids, memories. Still had some stories to tell. They say time heals all wounds. Is it ever enough?
Whoa, hold on. Time out. The fucking, just like, I love that like raspy vocal he just pulled out so fucking hard right there. And it always hits harder. Like, y'all gonna act like I didn't know he could do that. Of course I know that, but it always hits harder when it comes from a verse that is like very like building, but it's like a slow moving build, right? You're kind of like really feeling like you're a part of this story. And then he hits you with that, and like those emotions just hit like a wave.
They say time heals all wounds. Is it
Damn.
ever enough? I wanna learn how to cope, wanna learn how to love again. Oh, I've been trying to hold on, but I'm falling apart.
Fuck.
Tell me, can you die from a broken heart?
Oh my God. I just like all of that emotion built up. If you've watched my channel before, you know, I talk often about like how much it hits when an artist can just like vocally demonstrate the emotions that they're feeling. And like, that's what I mean. Like, again, that build up in that verse, all that vulnerability leads to a moment in which you just have an emotional outburst, and it just happens to sound really fucking cool when Nate Smith does it.
Tell me, can you die from a broken heart?
You know, this has got to be a dream collab.
I used to be the strong one, now this has got me broke. I want you in the present, not someone I used to know.
Woo.
Oh, bless those friends giving me stories and sympathies, and all they're just trying to help.
You know what? I feel like Avril is even better than we know that she is. Does that make any sense? Like, when I think of Avril, I feel like almost to a fault, I sometimes immediately categorize her in this sort of like alternative space, and rightfully so. Like, she absolutely lives that life. We know that with the most recent album she put out. It was like fucking right on trend and right on point for that sound. However, just in listening to something like this, you can hear this, like, it's like she put that little bit of Southern twang on this to try to, like, you know, match that Nate Smith style, which has that country twang, but it also has a very like rock sound to it. And I feel like she's doing that here. She sounds so good. I'm just gonna take it back a little bit.
Oh, bless those friends giving me stories and sympathy.
I see you in my morning coffee grounds. I can't drink coffee now is such good wordplay right there. Oh, and then wait, what? I can't drink coffee now. It makes me bitter as hell. And also, I don't know what Avril just threw at us, but like, I don't ever want to have to upset Avril to throw anything at us.
There
There it is.
They say time heals all wounds. Is it ever enough? I wanna learn how to cope, wanna learn how to love again. Oh, I've been trying to hold on.
I'm gonna know these words by the end of it.
Tell me, can you die from a broken heart?
Oh, their voices harmonize so cool.
Tell me, can you die from a broken heart?
I'm glad we fixed the eyes. That was tripping me out.
Can you die from a broken
Oh. They're like, honestly, okay, Avril threw something at us again. Avril, this is such a cool screen grab, by the way. Like, what a beautiful setting of being in this like sick, way over the top bathroom, but then all of these like flowers and stuff. It's so sick. I love this higher range that she sings in. I always have, but one thing I really love is when it is combined with Nate, because he's got such a strong vocal in like that low end, but he also just kind of like naturally has like a lot of bass to his voice. They sound really cool when they are hitting these harmonies together. And I love that Avril like takes some of these ad libs and just kind of runs these vocals through the back. It all sounds so cool. Oh. That's the one. You know what? Nate Smith, he was like, wait, I'm doing a collab with Avril. Can I please do this note?
Tell me, can you die from a broken heart? Tell me, can you die from a broken heart?
What? That's like fucking so strong. I feel like it showcases, I'm just like kicking my shit. That's how stoked I am. I feel like it showcases a lot of strengths in both of these artists that like, I already know Nate Smith to have this like power to his voice. It's the thing that drew me into him when I watched him live. It's cool because like he is rocking the same aesthetic then too, like the all black with like the leather, and like I feel like it's cool because he's got this like, you know, it's kind of I feel like the all black is like something that, well, I'm not wearing it today, but that's like typically my aesthetic. But I feel like the all black is something you typically see in like the rock bands and stuff like that. And I love that like that was his aesthetic. And I feel like when I saw him live, it was like seeing a rock show. And I feel like with country influence, I really love that. I've been a fan of that kind of style as it grows. And I feel like the modern age is cool. Like for example, Mitchell Tenpenny did a collaboration with Under Oath. I'm just saying, like, that's sick as fuck to me as a fan of country music and also artists like Under Oath. So in this, I really appreciate him bringing literally his best. Like, collaborating with Avril Lavigne is a big deal to anybody, right? Especially somebody who I know was probably a fan of hers already, just considering the kind of music that he's into. I know he got like I think when I saw him live, he had a Nirvana shirt on. And then like shortly after, I think he got a Nirvana tattoo. And like, that solidified that I was going to like this dude. Like, he just seemed like a cool dude. And so like for him to come in and show up on this track is fucking incredible. Like, I love all of the power that he brought in, so much emotion and all the things that I have felt to be sort of the signature kind of Nate Smith sound. He's really good at going all in on that chorus, and he does that and then some on this track. Got to be some of the coolest vocals I've heard from him, especially because this is definitely vocally one of the coolest things I've ever heard from Avril. We're talking about somebody who has had such an incredible career, and we're going to finish doing the discography to her career, by the way, so I can talk about it even better. But I feel like she has done so well solidifying her kind of name in just music legacy that like it's so cool to see her doing things outside of what I kind of know her for. Like, you know, I know she can do the ballads, and like I know that she's got this like punk rock spirit to her, and like we've seen those things. We've even seen her do like the pop space a lot, right? But like this having this little bit of like a country twang to it, being able to match that style a little bit to make sure that Nate Smith's final output still has like a little bit of a country mix to it. She sounds incredible in this. Her voice sounds so strong. I love to hear how much power she's bringing into these harmonies. She really does make these harmonies. That higher end she sings in is just too beautiful. I'm just like nerding out a little bit about it because that pre-chorus dropping into the chorus and having that much emotion in the vocals, as a music nerd, I feel like there's no choice but to stand. And I feel like this is such a strong performance from both of them. So I don't know if they've done this live together, but I'd love to check that out. So maybe I'll have to look, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to drop a like on the video. Helps out so much. Subscribe to the channel. You guys can check out Patreon for my Avril Lavigne reactions. And yeah, love you guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.